folks, and welcome to Pixil Litter's Top 5 Demolition Derby Racing Games as of 2020. Ever since the days of the first three-dimensional Demolition Derby games of the PlayStation 1 console, which were Destruction Derby 1 and 2, I have been hooked on Demo Derby types of games. However, even though those games were very great, that was over 20 years ago now, and we need more modern, equally great games to replace them. Even though there really aren't a lot of modern demolition racing games out there these days, there are a handful of them, and one really great one in particular. At number 5, we have Grid Autosports. Even though this is not a dedicated demolition derby game, just as all the grid games that preceded it, it does have a small demolition derby section of the game. Even though this game does have better graphics and physics than a few of the games higher in this list, it just barely made my top 5, as it literally only has one figure 8 track and one car model for derby that makes up the entire demo derby section, which obviously is not ideal. And coming in at number 4, we have Flatout Ultimate Carnage. This is by far the best Flatout title in the series, and unlike number 5, this game is a dedicated demolition derby game through and through. The graphics and physics may be a few generations back, but this is an excellent demo derby game with a variety of tracks and demo arenas as well. And at number 3, we have Dirt Showdown. This game is also mostly a dedicated demolition derby racing game, with a wide selection of tracks and vehicles, as well as significantly better graphics and physics than any game in the Flatout series. Ranking at number 2, we have BeamNG.Drive. As you probably already know, this game definitely has the best crash physics of any other game out there at present. However, it is actually not my first choice as a demolition derby racing game. The main reason for that statement is because the game really doesn't have much of any dedicated demo derby racing in it without downloading some of the mods for it. And even when you do, there are not many mods what they call scenarios for AI-based demo arenas available. But still, with unbeatable crash physics, it is still worth the hassle for sure, as you can see here. coming at number 1, we have the current king of demo derby games, Wreckfest. Wreckfest is the spiritual successor of the Flatout series with the same developers, and is the ultimate demolition derby game with top-notch graphics, amazing crash physics, and enough variety of tracks, cars, and game modes to keep you sucked in and playing for endless months of demolition derby indulgence. Well, there you have it, folks. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you have, don't forget to hit that subscribe button.